Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for October. I hope you guys are all well. I do want to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Libra out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, guys, get in where you fit in. But as always, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Libra? Libra. Wow, look at your energy popping out. All right, so you have the Chariot. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Empress. Wow, Libra. This is great energy. I love that you're seated in the Empress energy. You know your value. You know your self-worth. You're not chasing after anything. I feel like you're steadily moving ahead. Things are coming to you though. You're drawing, you're manifesting, you're attracting. So you're definitely in your power here. I feel like you're steamrolling through, and that's great. That's great energy. With the Knight of Cups here, there could have been a love offer that you have turned down, or maybe it wasn't ever received. So we'll clarify that. Or it may be that you're just not really open to new love at this time. We'll see. We'll see. We'll clarify it. Let's see who might be in your energy. I do feel like you're very balanced, though, and you're very much in control because it's the Emperor who drives this Chariot, which means, you know, masculine or feminine. It means that you're in charge of your life. You're moving ahead in a very confident manner. So I love this energy for you. So let's see who's in Libra's energy, please. Show me who's in Libra's energy. All right, the person in your energy, we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And the Page of Swords. So somebody's doing a little spying. Somebody's checking up on you, following up on your social media, or possibly talking to friends. I don't know, but somebody's got their eye on you. This is somebody who wants to talk to you, but I feel like this person's going through a hard time. This is somebody who is, you know, they could be having some financial instability in their life. They're definitely feeling powerless. I also feel like this may be somebody who, you know, didn't give you an equal give and take in a connection. Somebody that you're moving on from, though. And I feel like this is somebody who may have breadcrumbed you at some point. And there could have been some conflict between the two of you as well. And this person wants to resolve that conflict. They may be checking to see, are you open to doing that? But they're kind of feeling very powerless in their life right now. Yeah, so let me see. Let me see the energy between Libra and this person. Temperance. Yeah, you definitely want balance. So you're moving towards something that is highly balanced. Now, that being said, there was a lot of chemistry here between you and this person at some point. But I don't feel like this person really provided the balance. Like, it feels like you were the one who was giving. This person could live at a distance from you with the Chariot here. I feel like you were the one who was doing the giving and this person wasn't. Incidentally, this person may have friends or family that's telling, you know, giving them bad advice. So be careful with that. There is a possibility of healing things between you and this person. They want to. They want to. Let me see. But I feel like you're kind of moving on. Show me what's affecting this connection. Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you feel like you're not on the same page anymore. This could be a soulmate connection. I can see that there was definitely a lot of chemistry here in the past. But it wasn't balanced. You were the one who was giving. This person was breadcrumbing you. I feel like you have feelings for this person still, but you definitely are not expressing those feelings. I don't feel like you're talking to this person currently because you don't feel like the two of you are on the same page. So I definitely see that there was an ending here. Let me see the outcome at the end of the week for Libra. Show me the outcome. All right. right, we have the Magician in the reverse. Oh, you feel like this person is manipulative. So I don't see anything manifesting between the two of you. At least not by the end of the week. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Sagittarius, but I feel like you're in this receiving mode. This person's checking up on you. Nothing is actually manifesting here between the two of you. But this person's in a difficult energy in their life, and you're not. You're in that Empress energy. They see that. They see that. So I feel like this person feels like you have it all. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. This is underlying energy. So that's kind of like, that's like the energy of the King of Pentacles is somebody who is solid. They are very commitment oriented, good husband material, good father material, very stable energy. And I feel like that you're waiting for your person. You're waiting for your person. I feel like that is a different energy. It's not this person's energy. I do feel like this person is financially not stable right now. I feel like that makes them feel very powerless, and they feel like you have it all. So there's an incompatibility in the vibrations, what I'm seeing. But there's the underlying energy of this King of Pentacles that's approaching. So I like that. So let me see. I'm going to clarify. Why is the Chariot here for Libra? You could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Yeah, you're not talking to this person. Knight of Swords. You may have already started something, and if you haven't, you're moving towards something that you're very passionate about. So I'm wondering if there's another person in your energy. This person is strongly holding on to your energy because of the chemistry from the past. What I don't see in their energy is the cups. I don't see, that cup energy, that emotional energy. It looks to me like you guys are no longer talking to this person. In fact, you don't even feel that this person is honest. And I'm seeing here with the Ace of Wands that you are hurtling very quickly towards a passionate new beginning. And there's going to be a lot of chemistry in that. But this other person here is going to be offering commitment and stability. Let me see. Why is the Knight of Cups here in reverse for Libra? Yeah, there's another indication that you're not talking to this person. All right, Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands reversed. I feel like you held on to this person for a long time, Libra. You kind of held on, you were hanging in there, but at this point, you know that the two of you are not on the same page here. And once this ended, I feel like you don't trust this person. So I definitely feel like there was an ending. You have a lack of trust. And it looks to me like you're just tired of this person's BS. You're tired of the breadcrumbing. You're tired of this person, the arguments and not being on the same page. So I feel like, at some point you were willing to work this out. But I feel like at this point, you've kind of done a reversal here. You're not talking to them for sure. So this is definitely somebody that you're in non-communication with, but you're healing, and that's good. I feel like this connection really wore you out. I feel like you're also not open to this person, and it may be because there's somebody new or you're seeking someone new. Why is the Empress here for Libra? Yeah, you got tired of waiting. This person had you waiting. Waiting for what? Well, waiting for a reconciliation. And you're tired. You're tired of it. Yeah, and so you're no longer waiting for reconciliation. You've made a judgment call here. And in that judgment call, you realized your value. You realized your self-worth. And you said, I have to make better judgments. This person's manipulative. They're breadcrumbing me. We're not on the same page. We're not even vibrationally aligned. And so I feel like you're now looking at this from a whole different perspective. And you're trying to make better judgment calls here for yourself because you do realize your value and self-worth. And you're seated in your power here. So you're definitely attracting in this King of Pentacles if this person's not already in your energy, you're hurtling headlong towards this person. I feel like for most of you, they're not quite in your energy, but you're open to it. And as a result, you're attracting it. That which you seek is seeking you. So, but with regard to this person, this is someone from your past, and this is somebody who you're now viewing very differently. So I feel like you've kind of taken off those rose-colored glasses that you had with this person. Let me look at their energy, though. Why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse for the person in Libra's energy? Ah, the Devil in reverse. Interesting. The King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, and the Four of Wands. Oh. So this is somebody who was very attracted to you. A lot of chemistry here. So they definitely were bringing that wand, you know, in. But this person may be in another connection. Yeah, they might be in another connection. And so this is somebody who was trying to give to you and also to another person. And so with the Devil in reverse, they are working on themselves, which is good. They're taking the initiative to work on themselves. I do see them still in another connection. This is somebody who is connected to another person. So it was toxic. The ending of that is, you know, basically what took them out of some of that toxic energy. And they are working on themselves. This could also be somebody who has had addictions of some sort. Possibly drug, alcohol, or it could just be codependency. But whatever it is, there was some toxic energy that this person is actually working on themselves. But I feel like this could be somebody who has sexual addictions as well. And the chemistry between the two of you is hard for them to ignore. So let me see why the Seven of Wands is in reverse. Page of Cups reversed and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they definitely want to talk to you, but they don't know if you have somebody new. So this is somebody you broke up with, or there was a breakup here between the two of you because you weren't on the same page. And I do feel like they don't know. They want to know, are you with someone else? Is there competition? So this person may lower their guard to contact you, to talk to you. If they do, they're going to come across as being very like intellectual. It's not like they're going to come across very emotional. So they may reach out like over something that is mundane, like, you know, it's like they're afraid to reveal feelings. They do have feelings for you, though. They do. I don't think this person meant to have feelings. I don't. I think that they were in a very toxic energy. And as they're working on themselves, they're realizing, hey, I had some feelings for Libra here. They also do want to find out if you're with someone else. So I feel like they're trying to work up their nerve to approach you. I don't feel like they're going to be apologetic about how they've treated you in the past. But they're feeling kind of powerless right now, and I feel like they really do want to talk to you. Let me look at this Page of Swords. Show me the Page of Swords for the person in Libra's energy. This is somebody that's hoping you are not with someone else. You could be dealing with a Taurus or another Libra. All right, we have the Three of Cups reversed and the Empress. So the Empress is in your energy. So they're recognizing that you're in a high vibrational energy. Like I told you earlier, this is somebody who feels like you have it all. And I feel like they are struggling. And I feel like this is somebody who sees you in this Empress energy. They see that. They know that you are viewing them differently. They know that you are trying to make better decisions for yourself. I do feel like this is someone who also is aware that you don't want any third-party energy here. They know that you view them differently. They're spying on you, though. This person, if they have the ability, is all up in your social media. And if not, they may be talking to other people. And I feel like this is somebody who does talk well about you, but they're very unhappy right now. Yeah, they're definitely very unhappy. So let me see. Show me the energy between Libra and this person. Show me the energy between Libra and this person. Ten of Coins and the Tower in reverse. So this person's gone through a tower moment. It could have been financial, or, you know, they could be currently going through that. Their money definitely looks unstable. They're now realizing that, I feel like this person is realizing that they had feelings for you. Feelings that they were tamping down, feelings they weren't acknowledging. See, I feel like this is somebody who came in because the chemistry was so strong. And they were likely in a very toxic energy. And it's because it looks like they have someone else in their energy. They're either married or in another connection. And then they realize, oh, crap, I have some feelings here, you know, because they started stepping out of this toxic energy. So when things ended between the two of you, I feel like this person, I feel like they thought that everything was going to be kosher. Everything was going to be A-okay. And then as they began to work on themselves, realizing they had feelings for you, that it wasn't just about the passion, it caused a tower moment for them. Now they're wanting to come in and heal this. They're wanting to reach out to you. They're hoping you're not with someone else. And they want to repair the damage that was done between the two of you. That being said, with the Four of Wands still in the upright, this person is still in some other type of connection. But I can tell you right now that they're definitely wanting to reach out to you. In your energy, Libra, I am telling you that if you are not already starting something new, and some of you are, for others of you, you're quickly moving towards this. So if you feel like, you know, oh, I'm not talking to somebody right now, or I don't have somebody, know that you are in this Chariot energy because you've taken charge of your life here and you're moving your life forward, and you are going to have this Ten of Coins. Now, the Ten of Coins is the everything card. It's having the love, the family, the loyalty, the money, and that's where you would see this King of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're kind of in that in-between. You haven't quite met this person yet, but you will. And some of you have met that person, and you want this long-term connection with them. All right, so let me look at what's affecting this connection. I feel like the way things ended between the two of you has affected things a lot. Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, if you don't have that Two of Cups, it's coming. It is coming, and it's coming quicker than you think. But I feel like with this person, you thought this was a soulmate. So when this ended, I feel like you had to kind of pull back. You weren't open to new love for quite some time here because you just didn't trust it. And I feel like you're still healing. You're doing a lot of healing, but I'm telling you, Libra, you've got love coming in, and it's coming in quick. Now, this person in your energy, I feel like they're going to come towards you. I do. I feel like they are hoping you're not with someone else, that you don't have that new person in your life, because they've realized that they do love you. Yeah, they're wanting to rebuild something with you. So I feel like this person is going to reach out to you. Let me see why... show me the outcome for Libra. Show me the outcome for Libra. Page of Wands. That's a new person. That's new energy. That's starting something brand new. All right, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. We have Justice in reverse. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So that's... So what I'm seeing is that this is not going to manifest with this person that's in your energy. And why? Well, because you went through a deeply painful ending with this person. You felt like this person betrayed you, that they treated you incorrectly. Strong Libra energy here. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio's pretty strong, or a Cancer sign. So I feel like you went through a deeply painful ending with this person. You felt betrayed. You felt like this person did not treat you right. And indeed, it looks like they didn't. They're realizing that. They're realizing, you know, that they did not behave correctly towards you. And I feel like this is somebody who, they know that they breadcrumbed you. They know that they didn't give to you what you deserved. And it was unjust. That their behavior was literally unjust. And so I don't think that things are going to manifest with this person, but primarily it's because there's someone new here. And you have a judgment call. So even if this person comes towards you, you're going to be the one making the judgment call. You are in this Empress energy. And you're looking at this entire situation very differently than you did in the past. And there's somebody new coming in. Somebody new. So in their energy, this person's energy, they're recognizing that, you know, they're recognizing you as the Empress. They're recognizing that, you know, they actually kind of have you up on a pedestal. They do think highly of you. But I feel like they're in a very stuck energy because of the actions of the past. So they feel like they can't manifest this with you anymore. It's almost like they feel hopeless. So they're just kind of sitting over there watching you, being unhappy and feeling stuck. Well, you know, that's what happens. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles in the reverse, which indicates an ending. Like I said, I feel like you had an ending with this person. See, you thought this was your King of Pentacles, but they turned out to be more of a King of Wands. So instead of providing the stability, instead of providing the commitment, this person came in with a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, but they didn't give you what you were looking for, right? So once this ended, you went through a difficult, hard time. You felt really betrayed, but now you've turned a corner. And if this person, this new King of Pentacles, isn't here yet, they're gonna be. And this person is now feeling the loss of the connection with you. So I'm going to pull an oracle card and we'll see if we get any further guidance for you, Libra. Keep your chin up, because if you haven't met this King of Pentacles, you will. All right, you have number 14. Now that condenses to a 5. So you're going through changes right now. Your card says ride the wave. So give me a second and I'll read that for you. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you are definitely on the right path. And I can't say anything other than that, because that's exactly what your energy is telling me. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you guys. If you have resonated with this, Libra, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Libra, know that you are loved, and namaste.